Hi, this is Todd Baginski. I'm a Microsoft MVP and the partner and CTO at Canvas Consulting. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install and set up the Leave Request PowerApps sample template. To get started, open up a web browser and head over to web.powerapps.com, just like you see here. Then, scroll down in the page until you see the Leave Requests PowerApps sample template. Here we can see it on the right side of the list. Then you select which form factor you like. You can pick either the mobile version or you can pick the tablet version. In this case, I've selected the tablet version. After you select the version you'd like, click Make This App. This will launch the PowerApps editor and load the Leave Requests sample PowerApp into it. After it's loaded into the editor, there's just a couple of steps you need to do to finish it off. When the PowerApp is fully loaded into the editor, it will look like this. You can see this link at the top that says make your own version of this app by connecting to data storage such as OneDrive. In that section, click the Make My Own App button. When you click the Make My Own App button, it's going to ask you where you want to store your data. This sample template stores its data in a Microsoft Excel workbook. I'm going to select OneDrive for Business and then pick Done. At this point, the PowerApps Studio is actually creating the Excel sheet that holds the data for this PowerApps sample template, and it's putting it into your OneDrive. After the file is created in your OneDrive, the PowerApp will reopen in the editor. That process typically takes about 30 seconds. Then it will prompt you to accept the different connections the PowerApp uses. In this case, this PowerApp uses Office 365 users and Office 365 Outlook. To accept them, click Allow. If you haven't signed in with them before, there'll be sign-in buttons here where it'll ask you to sign in. And you just use the same account you signed in to the PowerApps Studio with to do so. After you click Allow, those connections are then allowed for use by the PowerApp, and the editor will load the rest of the way. You can then hit the play button, just like this, to preview the PowerApp and test out the functionality. A good way to test if your data connection is working is to click on the My Leave Balance tab here on the left. You should see this many number of days in here by default. These values are coming from the Excel sheet, so if you see data on this page, you know your installation was successful. You can also see the particular Excel file that was created for the PowerApp when you go to OneDrive and look in PowerApps folder, then Templates. This is where they're created when the PowerApps engine creates your Excel file. Here we can see the Leave Request file that was created 3 minutes ago. If I open it up and take a closer look at it, here we can see that now that I've logged into the PowerApp, it put in an entry for me and it created my default vacation balances, which matched up with what we saw inside of the app. You can see the holidays are also stored inside of the app, as well as any leave requests. I've not made a leave request yet, so they're not available in the app. But if you watch my demo video, you can see how to create leave requests and how they will show up here in the app. After you've done and tested that your PowerApp is working and has good data connectivity, go back to the editor, click the File button, and then go to Save. After you give it a new name, just like that. Then you'll click the Save button again in the bottom right, and now your PowerApp is saved and ready to use by your organization. Although the PowerApp is now ready to use by everyone in your organization, they don't have permissions to access it yet. To give them permission to it, click the Share This App button you see right here. After you click the Share This App button, it will load a new page in your browser where you can then go add names for the different people in your org and then save them to grant them access to this PowerApp. We hope that you find this PowerApp very useful and helpful in your organization, as well as just learning how to use a PowerApp to interact with different controls, like on the different pages we have, as well as an Excel workbook. Check out my other videos on this PowerApp where I give an end-to-end demo about it, as well as my deep dives that show you various functionality in the app and how it was implemented. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.